In 2026, Black History Month reaches a major milestone. It marks 100 years since the first national recognition of Black history in the United States. If you're planning experiences for your team in 2026, this is not just another February. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to reflect, learn, and engage in a way that honors the past while looking toward the future. Hi, I'm Joy with Unexpected Virtual Tours and Training, and we design radically creative cultural heritage experiences that are interactive and story-driven with live streaming virtual tours for teams who want learning that actually sticks. Today, I'm sharing how organizations can thoughtfully celebrate the 100-year anniversary of Black History Month using virtual and hybrid experiences that are engaging, accessible, and meaningful. So let's start with why the centennial of Black History Month matters. 2026 marks 100 years since Carter G. Woodson launched Negro History Week, the foundation of what we now observe as Black History Month. This was not created as a celebration. It was created as a correction. Black history was largely excluded from textbooks, classrooms, and public memory, and Dr. Woodson was intent on correcting that error. The centennial year gives organizations a rare chance to pause and ask deeper questions. First, what stories have we centered for decades? Second, which contributions are still missing from mainstream narratives? Third, how does Black history, innovation, and culture connect to today's workplace? To that end, let's dive into some ideas on how to make this a truly unique year. First, treat Black History Month as a journey, not a one-off event. For the centennial year, organizations can host a kickoff event that sets historical context, follow that up with one or more themed experiences throughout February, and close the month with reflection and forward-looking conversation. Virtual programming makes this possible without overwhelming calendars or budgets, especially for hybrid and distributed teams spread across locations. For teams who are just engaging in Black history recognition, we recommend our Black History Month virtual tour. This unique experience takes your team through the origins of Black History Month with the story of Dr. Carter Woodson and live-streamed views of his Shaw neighborhood in Washington, D.C., all while connecting the Black history movement to the Civil Rights era. Participants will encounter powerful stories and visuals, including a statue of Duke Ellington and the life of Pauli Murray in an interactive, non-lecture experience that highlights a century of Black history commemoration. Second, expand beyond the most familiar names. Consider intentionally broadening the narrative by exploring local and regional Black history, lesser-known leaders, creators, and community builders, and stories that connect history to modern industries and workplaces. For example, our Black Meccas virtual event guides teams through the transformative history of the Great Migration and how communities like Harlem, Tulsa, and Eatonville became places of belonging and opportunity. Your participants will love getting a live view of Harlem, New York, one of the country's most important Black Meccas, all while learning about historic leaders such as Elaine Leroy Locke, Zora Neale Hurston, and A. Philip Randolph. This unique experience ties in stories of culture, creativity, and community to questions of belonging and collective impact. Third, consider how Black history ties into innovation in your own workspace, especially for companies intertwined in technology. Innovation is about problem solving, creativity, resilience, and vision in the face of barriers. From inventors and entrepreneurs to modern change makers, Black innovators have shaped nearly every industry, often without recognition. Our Black Innovation virtual event was created to highlight these stories in a way that still feels relevant to today's teams. Participants explore how innovation happens, why access matters, and how ideas move from the margins to the mainstream. And trust me, your attendees will love exploring the historic Black Mecca of Atlanta, Georgia, all while discovering the stories of Black innovators like Jan Matzeliger, Garrett Morgan, and Marion Britton Brown. And teams love getting deeper into these stories with our historic Shark Tank game. For many teams, this event reframes innovation as something deeply human and deeply connected to history. Lastly, connect history to the present-day workplace. The most impactful Black History Month programming helps teams connect historical stories to the present. That might look like exploring how past barriers shaped modern industries, discussing leadership, creativity, and collaboration through historical examples, or reflecting on how organizational cultures can better support diverse ideas and voices. For organizations that believe in activism, our Good Trouble programming can help spur those conversations. Unexpected Virtual Tours Good Trouble virtual event shares the story of Black resistance and movement building from the 1500s through the present, exploring historic moments and figures such as John Lewis, Elizabeth Key Grinstead, Barbara Johns, and Rosa Parks, with views of Montgomery, Alabama. This interactive non-lecture experience engages teams with history, trivia, and storytelling to celebrate courage and activism as part of Black History Month programming. The point is that because it's a centennial year, many organizations are choosing to treat February 2026 as a full journey rather than a single event. The 100-year anniversary of Black History Month is a rare moment. It invites us to slow down, examine the narrative, expand the narrative, and engage with history in a deeper way. For organizations, this is your opportunity to create experiences that are thoughtful, educational, and genuinely engaging for employees. If you're planning Black History Month programming for 2026 and want some support designing something meaningful, we would love to help. Be sure to visit unexpectedvirtualtours.com to explore our Black History Month virtual events, including our brand new Black Innovation Experience, and start planning for this historic centennial year. And for more ideas on virtual and hybrid team experiences, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow along below.